everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, a DIY project that even you can accomplish. Heck, I hope I can accomplish it. It's the first time I'm going to be trying this. I'm building kind of a platform deck, okay? This is going to be part one of a two-part series. Less talk, more work. And I'll try to go along and explain what I am doing as we've completed the steps. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. DIY platform deck. Let's get started. Okay, now because I have nothing but grass back here, go on ahead, lay down some landscape fabric. All right, that's to prevent growth coming up underneath the structure. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add some topsoil to this. And then after that, we're gonna get on to the next step. Let's keep rolling. All right, everybody. So as I showed you before, the landscape fabric is down, topsoil is going down. It is 103 right now in the shade. Okay, the sun is coming around, so that means it's going to be on this area very shortly. It's supposed to be up to 115 today here in Central Florida. So we'll knock out a little bit more of this, and then we're going to call it quits for the day. Not as far as I hope to get, but that's how it's been here. It's been 111, 115, 112. So henceforth, not much is getting done in the outdoors. So we'll finish up some more of this, and we'll kick back in. Carry on tomorrow. Okay, so we've got our ground fabric down, topsoil down, and I'm using a system called Tuff Block. Now you can use the concrete blocks as well. I found that this is better for a low-level platform, or a low-level deck. Okay, the concrete is going to up it a little bit more. You can do the same thing, put your boards across, put your post in, same thing as the concrete block. And I'll go over the dimensions and all of that, exactly, you know, how solid it is, tough it is, whatever, during this video. But for now, we started laying these out. I'm going to go ahead, finish this up, then we're going to put our joist down. I had to roughly go ahead, figure the halfway point, those two corner ones. So that way, I have 4 going across. Now we'll complete it. Now they're going to look uneven, and that's okay. Because what's going to happen when you put boards on here and you find out which ones are uneven, you move this topsoil around, add to it, raise up, and take away, lower. So go ahead and level out your joists. going to go ahead, we're going to put a board on here. We're going to see how level it is, see what adjustments we have to make, take from there. Now the reason why I'm using so many blocks is I'm using 2x8x16 boards. I'm using some long boards. And I just want a little more stability than just laying it on the ground. I want it up off the ground, good stability. Therefore, I'm going with 4 blocks. Okay, now that we have all of our blocks laid out, I'm going along all the blocks and making sure that they are level. The next step, after making sure all of these are level, I'm going to put on the joists. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that they are level. Some adjustments might be needed, but at least I'll know I'll be pretty close to spot on. Okay, so just finished leveling all 40 pieces. All 40 pieces of these pavers. Now, just because they're level now, doesn't mean when I put the joists on that they're going to remain level. So I'm probably going to have to go back, do it again, but at least they're level for right now. Okay, folks, now we're back at it again. We're putting down the joists. I think the weather holds out. It's a little bit cooler today, but we are expecting thunderstorms here for most of the afternoon. Knocking it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna level this. We're gonna make sure it's level still. The other two I did were spot on. We're good. So that's 3 that are good. It's a good thing I went ahead and I made sure that these blocks were level ahead of time. It's making my job a lot easier here. Now I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on the ends, make sure the ends line up. They're pretty darn close. But for the first time, DIY, so far we're doing a good job. All right, everybody, so as you can see that the boards are set in place. They are level. Okay, the height on them is even. We have our chalk line or our string line running across. Okay, so we know that we have to come up on that side. We know we have some boards on this line that need to come up. Okay, but that string is even. All right, we are even off of the back. The distance from the house to that front board, we're even. And from the cement all the way over to the corner is even. From the cement to the corner here, even. Okay, it's all leveled out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get over here. We're going to make sure that these boards get on 16. We're going to go ahead and screw them in. So let's get started with this side. All right, I've got this side all screwed in, and it is pretty even with that string mark there. And that's where we want it. Right in line with the string mark. Try the other side. All right, everybody. We have completed this side. And we've gone ahead and we've gone through with the level to make sure that everything is still level, and it is. And we've obviously brought up the height of this end. This height here was a little bit lower. As you can see, the dip here, so we had to bring those blocks up, give them a little more support, but everything is level. Everything is square. All right. It's just been me doing this project. So to film and to work on the project itself, then a little bit of a task. Obviously, I've cut through some of the filming on this to shorten it up, make it better for you guys to just understand the simplicity of what I'm doing. Yeah, this has been a challenge on the Florida heat, I must say. I do appreciate my friend and neighbor Keith for coming over here and shooting his level across this to make sure that the height and the levelness, the corners, and of course that's where we've got the string lines running. He helped with all that, so I want to give a shout out to him for that, because that was a huge help. But yeah, I have decided that this was my undertaking, since I'm not doing any fishing right away. I'm going to do some DIY projects in the back, and then we're going to get back to fishing when it cools down here. But yeah, just a couple of steps that I probably skipped through telling you, but I'm going to write as much as I can in the description box, and we'll just keep it on flowing. All right, so I'm going to start getting some of these decking boards in. I'm using the Camo edge deck fastening system. All right, instead of the screws being straight down into the joist, these are going to keep the screws to the sides, over a little bit of a hidden look, a little bit better. And I'm using number 10 2.5 screws. I wanted to use the Camo 2 3/8 screws. They don't have them at Lowe's, they don't have them at Home Depot. Good thing about these two is with these screws, it comes with the drill bit, so you don't have to guess as to what bit to use to put the screws in. And yeah, we're going to try and get started. Now, we are right now, I can't get a break with this project. Right now, we are under a hurricane or a tropical storm warning. We have something out in the Gulf that's coming this way. It's going to hit here over the next couple days. Rain is expected today about 4 o'clock. About Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, that storm should be here. So I'm only starting out with a few boards to get it started. I went to Lowe's. Let me tell you, I'm picking through the lumber. It took me, I don't know, about an hour to find actually good boards. It's a real crying shame. But I'll tell you, Home Depot's not much better. After going to both stores over the weekend here, Lowe's definitely the better selection. Home Depot, the store just looked a mess. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be using all my stuff, all my lumber is from Lowe's as it is. The block system, it's from Lowe's. Everything is from Lowe's. Screws, everything. So far, all from Lowe's. Yeah, that's where I'm finding the best bang for the buck. And all my material is coming from there. So let's get started with screwing some of these in, see how far we can get. Okay, now this is for demonstration purposes only. I'm not using this board to screw down right now. But basically, you take this tool, okay, right here. It's got a handle. And you squeeze it, and it's going to clamp the board. Okay, now you got the board clamped. You're going to do a screw at this side, and a screw in the front. Okay, basically that's marking, okay, your joist line. So you start the screws off in here, all right, and then you got to back them out. It's a little bit of, I'm not going to say a pain, but it's going to be time consuming, because you're going to back the screws out, and that shows you where it's already marked the board with the screws. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to just drill those screws right into here. Now, can I just take the drill and bits and go ahead, or not the bits, but the screws, and just go ahead and drill them straight down into the board? Yes, absolutely, and I'd probably be done in no time whatsoever. But I don't want to. I want this nice and flush. So what I did was, I'll show you, the sun's on this guy, so bear with me, all right? So what I did, I started on this end here. I put the other end screw first, and then that way I'm able to adjust down there the board, because it's going to come out a little bit. Okay, you push it into place, put in one screw, and then you're going to be able to go ahead and you're going to be able to do the rest of your joist, all right? So one screw, each end, your far end and your close end, to get started, and then it should all line up in a row. You should have no problems. Let's continue. Another good thing about this Camo tool here is really, it lines right up. You line it up with the joist, you'll be able to do a straight line. And it spaces it out, just at the right amount of inches that you want. Really can't go wrong with it. Pretty much foolproof. Foolproof. I'm just going to go down the whole board, screwing in where I want these to go. I'll come back through and put the screws in. Wood's a little slippery. Last night we had a thunderstorm. And today will be the start of the tropical storm hurricane coming. So we only got a few hours to work on this today. Hopefully I can get all the boards down into place and not have time last night. Had to go fight the crowds at the store. This is lining up. Come. Move around a little bit here. That we don't want. Right, go ahead. Start on a few of these nails. Screws rather. Let's sink that one in better. Started. Okay, we'll get this one started. Okay. Back that one out. I don't want to go ahead and do them all down yet. So, get some more screws and repeat the process over and over and over again. That's what we're doing. Now, like I said, can I go ahead and just do them right on top, zip, 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 go down the joist, be all done with it? Yes, but I want a more flush look, so that's why I'm using the camo, going on an angle, tightening it up. That's what we're doing. The reason I'm jumping around is I see this one here is kicked out. So, we'll come here, go to the end, pull it back in. That's going to happen to you. So I'm no carpenter. It's just DIY. So, get to be as good as we can for our application. That one's a little stubborn. Now let's put it together here. Get it started. Oh. Just looking at the second board now, and I'll probably have to make a little adjustment to it. You can see there's a little more of a gap right down here in the middle area that I would like, compared to the way the ends are. And I'll probably have to back those screws out that I went ahead and started, and I'll have to do the middle section first. Right, went ahead and pre-drilled them all. Now, hopefully all we gotta do is set the screws in. Go ahead and pre-drill it. I'm gonna back this one out. Back it up a minute. Up theory. Test. Alright folks, I am sweating bullets out here. It is so humid with that storm coming in. If I don't consistently film all this, it's been so hot, it's been horrible. Just want to bring you the... Ha! Isn't that nice? That came right out. Son of a gun. Like I said, folks, DIY. I don't do this for a living, thank goodness. I get really aggravated, frustrated. Yeah. Now I've kind of ruined this. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Once they're in there, they don't wait to come out. Come on. Oh, my goodness sakes. Oh, okay. That one actually might be okay. I'm getting way ahead of myself and beat myself up over nothing. Yep, that's all we're doing. We're gonna end up beating myself up over nothing. So, all right. All right, battery change. Battery's come on. As you can see, this sun is beating down on me. Using this as a little leverage. As you can see, that end piece is out a little bit. I'll use the bar here, move it, get started on this end here. So we're going right there. I like this tool. It's really making these screws disappear. So the handle, not this one here, so you sit it on the board. Do your adjustment. The handle goes at the angle that you want it. Real simple. I like it. I like it. Okay. Down here. 4 inches, a little bit more. Right in the joist. Yep. Right there. You live in a cooler climate area, you probably get this project done a lot faster than I have. I'll tell you, it's been wicked hot here in Florida. You can see I'm on my second shirt. The heat is unbearable. I realize this gap is a little bit bigger than the others. That's right, we're going to close this in. I'm going to use that little metal post there as a pry. That's what you might need. You know, 2x4, 2x6, whatever you got laying around, whatever works for you. Whatever gets a little bit snugger. Alright, now let's get that a little bit snug. Nails, screws, whatever these are. Sure, I'm a little dehydrated here. Okay, that's good. I gotta get this one. Line this up. Alright, that is lined up. Okay, I'm going to start that bar in down there. Start the screws. Heat is just beating down on me right now. It's amazing. Beautiful, and every time I do this in a pretty easy spot here, you know, it's better for the evening, but it's really nice. That's two. That's an extra. That's what happened right there. So I want two there. And so rolled away. There's nothing marked there. Nothing marked there. I have it marked there, there. Alright, try to bring in this end. Just a little bit, and then we'll hit the centers, and then we'll come back to the end again. Go ahead. My little pry. Well, it's actually lining up decently. I'll come back over here. Put my shoulder into it. That seems to work the best. Go back to my center. See how close that gap nice? Nice down there. I'll even tighten up those screws a little bit down there too. Now if you don't want to use decking screws like I am, use nails. Same thing. We're not using nails. Just like to clean the look of the screw. That's all. You know what you want to do? It's your way. It's just a little fun video. It's taking you along. And that's all we're doing. Repeating the process over and over and over again. That's all we're going to do. Well, everybody, we're cruising. 1, 2, 3. 3 boards left. See if we can't knock them out. Don't get me wrong, I've been taking little breaks here and there off camera. The heat is unbelievable. We're at 100 and something right now with humidity. I really can't stand working in heat. Can't. No good for you. We're trying to get this knocked out before the hurricane gets here. So, see what we can do. Hope you don't mind being out there. I'm recording. Yep, just trying to knock it out. Got some little gaps in here, but they're close enough as I go along and do the next board, so. This little tool has been so helpful, keeping right on the joists, getting right on the angle.
Very good. Good deal.
bad idea, folks, because it moved. Let's come down here. Try this end first. Break it down. Sit down. Look at the board. See what I'm going to do. Keeps on moving. Am I going to take that end out? I just put it in here. I'm probably going to do that. Take that one out. We'll try the center board. A couple screws in the center. You don't want to rush yourself with this project. You don't want to rush it all. Take your time. Take a look at it. Make sure it's all good. No need to rush this at all. It's tighter, which is good. That's what we want. Still a little bit of gap. Oh, it is nice and damn hot. That did it really good right there. Nice and even line. Yeah, that's what I needed. The center one. Okay, gonna back that one up. I'm gonna apply a little pressure on that one too. Doesn't need much. Just a little pressure. And I'll go over here and I'll get this one. I am happy with that. That's better. One there. And I have one there. Okay. Make sure the side. Everybody can hear it yourself. We'll get them deep where I want them. I'm going to run this battery out. We'll go see if the other one is good now. Oh boy. Alright. That's it. Let's go get the other battery. Alright folks, there you have it. The deck, for the most part, is complete. It is all done. It's all done. This took, with the heat and the storm warnings and different things going on in life, this took about a month to do. No lie, this took a month. Okay. So let's go over this really quick, and then I'll be making notes in the description as to how to do this if you want to do this. So lay down your ground covering. Okay. You can put some pea gravel or other stone down. I went with topsoil. You've got the Tuff blocks over here. All my joists are sitting up on those. I used 2x8 by 16, okay, for the joists. My outer beams, or caps here, they're 2x8 by 12, okay. Standard decking boards. These are not the Trex deck or anything like that. These are all treated premium wood. And on the end here, I had just a little bit of a gap. Came my last board. It was a little too big, so we ripped it right down the middle. Put it on. Boom. Done. Real easy. Overall, 35 decking boards for this. Okay, 35. I'm gonna put up all the lumber and everything that I used and the total amount of the build. I've saved the receipts on that. I'm going to be adding all that up. That's going to be all in the description, so I don't have to bore you with the amounts in the video. But there you go, folks. I have no carpentry background, no skill whatsoever in this. This is not my background. Went ahead and did this as I'm not fishing right now, so let's have a DIY project. Yeah, probably not the smartest one to do in the heat here, but this is what we did. Now we can get back to fishing, and we can also enjoy this beautiful deck in the great outdoors. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you later. Well, folks, it's nice to be having coffee on this deck. I tell you, I really wouldn't have thought in 100 years that I could do this, but I went ahead, tried it, and did it. You can too. That's the whole point. We all need to try. We all need to try, otherwise we don't succeed. Great, I'm out here listening to the birds, looking at the squirrels. This is beautiful. 289 subscribers. I truly appreciate all of you, and all of you that watch the channel. I really, truly do. We'll see all of you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody.